Hello and welcome to Talking Toffee. You may be wondering why you're so close to my mug. It's due to the fact that my phone has now died. It's now deceased. It decided that it's decided on Sunday night that it wasn't going to charge anymore. I think it had to probably witnessing that second half performance from Everton against Reading on Saturday pushed it over the edge. To be honest with you, I think we were all feeling a little bit suicidal after that second half performance from the Blues. But my phone's packed up now. It's gone to iPhone heaven, which means that I'm having to record this vlog today. I'm holding the laptop in front of me, so if the camera's a little bit shaky, then you know why. I do feel a little bit sorry for you being this close to my face. Never a good look, is it, from this angle? But I'll try and hold it up a little bit more. So anyway, I want your opinions and thoughts as always on Everton's encounter at the weekend. A game of two halves. I think you'll agree. In the first half, Everton were terrific. And in the second half quite poor. But my experience of the game, obviously I sat in the corporate zone, and don't worry, when Naismith scored, I didn't really refrain from letting out my enthusiasm for the goal. To be honest with you, I was surrounded by a few, I think probably Everton players' family, to be honest with you, because they were around, and there's a few people that cheered when Everton scored. Reading's quite a friendly place as well, there was no aggro. And then looked quite embarrassed in the second half. Incidentally enough, as I said, I went down and watched the game in the corporate area due to the fact that a good mate of mine, she goes out with one of the Reading players. I won't say his name, but she's been with him now for quite some time. So they invited me down, obviously, because they know I'm a big Evertonian. So I went down to watch the game. But one of the player who I went down to watch the game's friend sat next to me, and he was a big Liverpool fan, which was not the best. And the banter was flowing, and it made it worse as well that Liverpool won 3-0. So, as you can imagine, I got a bit of stick off him. But no, you get a game of two halves in a bizarre game. I think at half time I spoke to one of the Reading representatives actually, and I was saying, what do you think about us? We look good. And he said, you know what? He said, this is probably the best team we've seen here all season. And they've had Spurs have gone there, so that says something in itself. But I think he's probably right. He said, listen, it's not going to be about if we're going to lose today, it's by how many. And I think we all thought that in the second half, but it wasn't to be, was it? So what are your opinions and your thoughts on the game? I've heard a lot of people, and I've heard a few grumbles online about Moyes' tactical decisions and whether or not he should have changed things around earlier. But what happened? Was it in the second half? Was it that we were that bad? Or they were that good in the second half? What happened? Because in the first half we absolutely bossed it. If you didn't go to the game, obviously you've only probably seen the highlights, and they might not be representative of how many chances we had. We hit the bar, had them off the line. I think the Stonewall penalty was in the first half as well. We battered them. We played pretty much the first 45 minutes inside the final third. We were on top. We were on top, and we were cruising. And it was just a complete and utter fucking blag in the second half how we came out and didn't manage to close that game. And Reading were brilliant in the second half. Credit where credit's due, they were. So, what are your thoughts and your opinions? And who was your man of the match? I'm gonna have to give the Talking Toffee award from me to Thomas Hitzelsberger. I know he's a big fan of the vlog. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I signed for Everton. Joking, obviously, but that's what I'd like to tell myself. But I'm going to give him the Man of the Match award for this weekend. So who was your Man of the Match? Leave your comments below. But yeah, I had a good weekend. Went out in Reading, stayed out in Reading on Saturday night and had a few drinks and enjoyed myself, and it was good. Interesting experience. Watching the game from a corporate view. I'd much prefer to be in with the Everton fans in the Everton end, but I got my ticket for free, so it's not all bad, is it? But give me your thoughts and your opinions if you went to the game. Let me know what you thought of Reading away as an away day, and let me know you got home safe as well. So thanks for watching again. I do apologise for having to be so enclosed to my face. Try not to have too many nightmares tonight, eh? And again, this is Talking Toffee. Thank you for watching. One of the only places on YouTube for Evertonians to get together and discuss all things Everton. Come on, you Blues!